Reed, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all doing well, and here it is lads, episode 2 of the Arsenal career mode, and I cannot wait to get into this one. I've took all your comments on board from the last episode, absolutely amazing feedback, keep it up lads. Shout out to Benjamin and Flying Flamingo for their in-depth comments as well, really appreciate that lads, keep it up. So in this one, we're going to be going through the transfers, we're going to be letting some people go. Like I said, I've took all your comments on board, so hopefully you'll be happy with what we do with the team. I am going to change a couple of things up in regards to formations, that was mentioned as well. So we're going to get straight into this one, lads. Like I say, I'm looking forward to it. Hope yous are too. So, one thing left to do, and that's get into this video. Here's a look at the transfers that were mentioned in the last episode then, lads. Lunnan was mentioned a few times. He's currently on loan. He would be a fantastic backup goalkeeper, so we'll definitely be looking to bring him in next season. This lad was mentioned. I'm just going to call him Peter. He's 85 rated overall from RB Leipzig. I think this lad would be probably more of a first team player rather than a backup. And if Leno doesn't perform, this lad could be ideal. So I'm going to give Leno at least half a season, see what he does. If he's absolute trash, we'll be bringing someone else in. And especially when this lad was mentioned, Donnarumma, I would love to bring this lad into the team. 85 rated overall, he's got heaps of potential. So if Lafont, I was going to say I'm looking at him, but if Leno is absolutely trash, like I said, we'll be selling him on and we'll be bringing in a new lad for the first team. Lafont, like I say, was mentioned though. He would be an absolutely amazing backup goalkeeper. He's currently on loan as well, but we will be looking at him next season as well. So I think it'll be between Lafont and Lunnan for sure. Ruffier was mentioned as well. He's getting on a little bit, but I think he would be an ideal backup goalkeeper. Depending on how much money we've got left, I might actually look to bring him in for now. So I think he would be absolutely ideal. One person that was mentioned loads though was Upamecano, and I think he's going to be the first signing of this transfer window for our lads. He's 77 rated overall, but he grows into an absolute beast. We're definitely going to be looking to bring him in. Another lad that was mentioned though was Kanate. Imagine these two. Oh my god, it'd be absolutely unreal that. So if we have the funds, like I say, we're going to be selling Kanate. I do have Socrates on the transfer list, so he'll be going, and then we'll have the money to bring either of these lads in. It's probably going to be Upamecano first, though. Another lad that was mentioned was Manolas. I mean, if you want someone with decent potential who's got the experience, this is the lad for the job, isn't it? So, I mean, no one mentioned about David Luiz leaving the team, but we could always look to offload him. I know he's just recently came into the team, but he's getting on. You know what I mean? It'd be awful to break up the bond between Guendouzi and him. Hay Bay bunch, you know what I mean? But someone like Manolas would change the back four 100%. And on about changing that back four, this lad was mentioned as well. Grimaldo. I mean, left back, I do want to play Tyranny more. I think he would be the first team. But, I mean, if we brought this lad into the team, he would be going into the first team. And Tyranny could be a decent backup. So this is definitely going to be an option for her. Cazorla was mentioned as well. I did say I would love to bring him back, give him the send-off that he deserves. I mean, let's have a look. He's worth between 8 and 11 million. So if we've got the funds, I'll be bringing him in. I mean, his contract is expiring, so we could maybe look to bring him in next season on a free and then give him the send-off that he deserves in that season. So that's always a consideration for her. A couple other lads that were considered for the centre of the park as well. Van der Beek or Van der Beek, whatever you want to call him, he was mentioned as well. I mean, he can play in the centre mid or the centre attacking mid position. I've got Ozil on the transfer list as well, and Xhaka's on the transfer list that was mentioned. So them lads are going to be going. So we're going to have to look for replacements. This lad could be the perfect replacement for Xhaka in my opinion. Or this lad, Yuri Tillemans. I don't know if I can go for him. The team will not sell the player. We can buy him right out for 38 mil. I don't think he's worth that straight away. But if they decide to let we, for whatever reason, I can understand why Leicester wouldn't want to let him go. But if we can somehow buy him, I think he would be ideal as well. Dominic was mentioned. We're going to call him Dominic because I'm not even going to try and pronounce that second name. Absolutely crazy. Someone in the comments let us know how you pronounce that name. And I mean, with the formation change that was suggested, there's two up top now, so it's going to be Lacazette and Aubameyang up top. So we need a new left mid. And this lad could be absolutely ideal for that. Ziyech was mentioned quite a bit as well. I mean, he would cost a hell of a lot of money, but if we get some decent money in for Ozil, this lad could come into the team. He's an absolute beast for Ajax. I think he'd be absolutely amazing for Arsenal as well. So he's someone that I'm going to be considering as well, lads. Olmo was mentioned. He could be a good alternative. Someone for the future, definitely. I mean, he would only cost between 18 and 23 mil. So this is all going to factor into how much money we've got left. We're going to make some big signings in this episode, lads. Some big signings for sure. Maddison was mentioned as well. I've seen a few career mods on YouTube and stuff like that brought Maddison in. He looks absolutely unreal. I think there was, like I say, rumours of him potentially going to Arsenal anyway. He could play on that left wing. He could also play centre attacker mid or the centre mid. So there's someone else that we need to consider. Messi 2.0. Messi 2.0 from the Leeds United career mode was suggested. This lad is absolutely amazing. He's going to be one that if we've got the money, we'll bring him in. But he's not going to be top of the list. But I think he definitely needs to be in consideration. Another Ozil alternative here. Bruno Fernandes. Unreal, what can I say? He's 85 rated overall. Centre attack and mid, or the centre mid. You cost me between 55 and 80 million, so hell of a lot of money. Would have to be 100% sure on this lad if we brought him in. But on about centre attack and mids, I think this lad could play in the centre attack and mid position, so he could also play on the left mid. He would be ideal, especially with needing that left mid position filled. So Zaha was mentioned a few times, so I think he might have to be brought in. There is some interest from Bayer Leverkusen as well, so if we're going to do this, we're going to have to pull the trigger straight away. I think I'm going to do this, lads. I think I'm going to go for Zaha. Upamecano and Zaha might be the first two signings. Couple others, because I don't want to go on with this too long. Son was mentioned. It's mentioned a couple of times. You know who you are that mentions him. He throws in a couple of good lads that we could bring in, because Nicholas Bentner was mentioned as well. Bring back the Lord. Could be a good laugh to do that. I may consider doing it as well. Marlon was mentioned though. Absolutely unreal. He only costs, like I said in the last episode, between 14 and 21 mil. I know we'll get him on the lower end as well. So Haaland was mentioned, but I don't know if we realistically need strikers just yet. So he might be put on the back burner. I know we can't go for him at the minute anyway, so that would be either January or next season. So that's someone that we can definitely keep an eye on though. Rashford was mentioned. I think it was Dan James fan that mentioned Rashford. No, it wasn't. I tell a lie, it wasn't. Dan James fan said that he didn't want to see him leave. So there you go. If I've got that wrong, I apologise, lads. But there was definitely conversation between them in the comments. But I think Rashford would be absolutely unreal to bring into the team. He only costs between 35 and 51 mil. You can play on that left wing. Absolutely amazing if we brought him in. I know it's not very realistic, but it was mentioned, so there you go. There's Bentner. There he is. He's only 71 rated. He's only just joined the team, though, so we're not going to be bringing him in, unfortunately. Not this season, anyway. Kane was mentioned. Another one that's massively unrealistic. I mean, he's more than what budget we've got currently, so Kane's not going to be coming in, unfortunately. A couple other lads. Just to end this. Is it Gweebles? We'll call him Gweebles. I like the idea of this lad. He was mentioned just for the simple fact that he's French, he's young, he could be the next Thierry Henry. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. I do like the idea of bringing him in. I mean, look at the price of him. 860,000. I think we need to bring him in, lads. Just for a backup, just for the future as well. On about the future, Ansu Fati was mentioned. This lad's not long been added into the game. He looks absolutely unreal. It's saying that he's just joined, so we're not going to be able to go for him straight away, but we will be bringing him in at some point. I know that for sure. So there's some of the transfers, lads. We're going to be getting into the transfers now. I think Upamecano is going to be the first one. So we're going to get a few deals over the line and then see how the team's shaping up. Here's a look at the transfers then, lads. We've got Ziyech. I wasn't wasting any time or messing about with this lad. We paid his release clause. It was 59.7 mil. That's an absolute bargain if you ask me, because he was worth anywhere up to 70 million. But I mean, if you're saying 59 million is a bargain these days, I think that's absolutely crazy. But in football terms, I think it is, especially for a player of his calibre. So we brought him into the team straight away. We did let Xhaka go. Unfortunately, he went to Man United. But they offered 29 mil, nearly 30 million for him. I couldn't turn that sort of money down. It was just a shame that was another Premier League team. Socrates went, he got a hell of a move to Barcelona. We got 23 million for him, so I think that was a nice bit of business, especially considering he's 31 as well. Who else? We got Gweebles. We brought him into the team. Like I said, I think he could be the next Thierry Henry for it. I mean, for 900,000, if he doesn't work out, it's not the end of the world. Ozil went. He went into Milan. 40 million came in for him, so I was really happy with that deal, especially considering he's 30 as well. Smith Rowe went out on loan. He went to Granada, so hopefully he'll come back with a decent overall on him. Zaha came into the team. It didn't happen in real life, but it has on this. There was loads of teams interested in him, so I had to pull the trigger on him straight away. 35.5 million. I think that's decent. The lad's only 83 rated overall. I say only, but he hasn't got the greatest of potential. But if we play him enough, you never know. He could turn into an absolute beast for us. Upamecano came into the team. Absolute bargain. Only 12.5 million. I think he's going to be absolutely fantastic moving forward. And then that's it, lads. That's the transfers so far. So I'll show you how the team's currently shaping up. Let's have a little look. So like I said, I've changed formation. It was mentioned to try the 4-1-3-2. So this is going to be the team for the first match. It's going to be against Newcastle. Why is it always Newcastle, man? But there you go. So we've got Aubameyang and Lacazette up front. I think they'll be absolutely lethal. We've got Ziyech in that centre attack and mid position. Zaha's on the left at the minute. Then we've got Pepe on the right. Torreira is in the CDM position. We've got Tierney, David Luiz, Upamecano and Bellerin as the back four. Then Leno in goal. Now, if you ask me, if I'm looking at that team, I think it looks absolutely unreal. If I was going to say it to strengthen anything, I think the left-back position could be strengthened. Like I said, it was mentioned about bringing Grimaldo in. I mean, we could potentially look to sell Kolasinac or do a swap deal, something like that, and bring it in Grimaldo, and then Tierney would be ideal for a backup. But let us know in the comments. I'm not going to buy any more players in this episode. I'm going to leave that to you guys. Who shall we bring in? Who do you want us to bring in and strengthen that team a little bit more? At the minute, we've currently got 54 million to spend. So quite a bit of money still. So let us know who you want us to bring in. But now we're going to get into the first game. We're going to be going up against Newcastle. We're going to be attending this press conference. We're going to attend the first press conference as an Arsenal manager. So see what they've got to ask where. There we go. He's got his hat on. Oh, man. Come on. What are you going to ask us? Arsenal's European International Cup early exit was what? Fans didn't like it. That's what I'm assuming from that. We must learn from our mistakes, and I've just made the team super unhappy. However, man. Can the team handle the pressure of qualifying for the Champions League? Yes, we certainly can. Qualifying is essential. It is. Does Upamecano's arrival at Arsenal mean Mustafi's days are numbered? Are Mustafi's days numbered? Shall we sell Mustafi? I know Kanate could potentially be going somewhere. I can't remember which teams went in for him, but they've offered like 20 million for him. I've got no worries about no. I'm forced with tough choices. There you go. So if there's any other centre backs that you think we could potentially bring in, Manolas was mentioned, so he would be absolutely ideal. Let us know though. But for the time being, we're going to get into this first game against Newcastle. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Zaha through to Lacazette. Come on, Lacazette. Are you going to be the first goal scorer? No, you're not. Oh, come on, man. Torreira. Aubameyang. Back to Torreira. Come on. Lacazette. Uber. Come on, Uber. There we go. First goal of the series, lads. It has fell for Aubameyang. Lacazette playing him in. Look at this, man. On the volley. Come on, son. Richie. Got to look for the cross here. David Luiz looking to stop him. Oh, Joe Linton. What a save from Leno. Come on, son. Corner for Newcastle now, then. Ball's in from Almiron. Upamecano's there, though. Oh, he's only... No! Oh, my God. That was lucky. Oh, Jesus. Come on, Zaha. Aubameyang. He's got a bit of pace on him. How are you faster than that? Here we go. Is Uber going to get his second? Aubameyang! Come on! Aubameyang makes it 2. Look at that. Front flips. Goal from the captain. That's what I'm talking about. He's leading the front line, lads. Look at the fans. They're going absolutely mental. No chance. Defenders just far too slow. Ziyech. Wicking that ball in. Lacazette. Oh, mate. I want him to get on the score sheet as well, man. Look at this. Cocked his head back. Fired. But it was well out of the top. There we go then. First game. First win. Come on, lads. 2-0. Aubameyang was clearly the difference in that one. Like, How happy are you with the first win as the Arsenal manager? The lads give me 100%. The only thing that concerned me was Ziyech seemed to drop back quite a bit. I might need to look at the instructions on that lad. Like, Upamecano though, putting a great performance. He did. He's absolutely class, Upamecano. Like, it's clear to see why we bought him. Of course it is, man. Ziyech put in a great performance as well. It was pretty good. It's clear to see why we bought him as well. There we go then, pal. I'll see you later. This is going to be the last game of the episode now then, lads. We're going to be looking to pick up another 3 points. We're at home to Burnley. So as you can see there as well, we've got an offer in for Torreira. But I'm going to go over that when we finish this game. So let's get into this one against Burnley, lads. First home match. I'm looking forward to it. Ziyech. He's found Lacazette, who's looking for Aubameyang. Oh, he's fought him off. Come on, son. Come on. Can you do anything with it? Plays it in. What a terrible shot, mate. Could have been picking up your first goal, for God's sake, man. Look at this, lads. It wasn't the best of passes, don't get us wrong, but come on. You need to be doing a lot better. And that's 60 million, and that's what you do. Pep. Come on, Pep. Pepe off the post. Pepe off the post. There you go. Oh, man. Plays it through. Torreira! Oh, man! We're knocking. We're knocking. Like I say, there's just no answer at the minute. Like, that wasn't the best of shots when I'm looking back at it, but... Ball's in. Oh, my God! Off the bar. Burnley, what a hell of a shot. David Luiz with a block. Oh, come on, mate. Zaha. Torreira. Come on. This is looking good, lads. Torreira, not the quickest of people, like. It's like Aubameyang's offside. Oh, man. I knew. Oh, there it is, aye. What a tit. Bellerin. Torreira. Guendouzi taking a long shot. Oh, my God. It's only went and got in. Had to bring Guendouzi on because Lacazette got injured in the first half. He's went and done something like that. We've went to 4-3-3 attacking, lads. Oh, my God. Oh, it's going down as an own goal, apparently. How's that an own goal, like? Tell me how that's an own goal. That's just an unreal goal, that. Where's that? Took a knock. How's it going down as Westwood's own goal? Ari, cheers for taking that away from us, lads. Thanks for that. Bugstaller. McNeil, whipping it in. Get rid of it, son. Tierney, not good enough. Oh, my God. Tierney's just set that up for him there. I do not believe that. I do not believe it. Drinkwater has equalised. Look at the state of this. Ball comes in. Tierney's just like, oh, aye, there you can. Have it on a plate, mate. Have it on a plate. Jesus Christ, I'll be coming round to his for tea. Oh, my God. What's going to be for dessert, mate? Oh, my God. I'm not surprised. He's chuffed. I cannot believe that. I just cannot believe that. 1-1 against Burnley. Oh, my God. Tyranny. Absolute joke, mate. Regrettably, Aubameyang picked up an injury. That'll make him unavailable for the next 5 days. Great. We've got Liverpool up next. Fantastic. A safe return, though. Jesus. Most fans expected a victory today. So did I. I believe the label such as better or worse. It's something to learn from, I suppose. What's it to learn from it? Don't play tyranny. God, man. When the Burnley equaliser came in the second half, did you hope to get back in front? Of course we did, man. We aim to win every match. We haven't been beaten. I know there's only 2 games, but still. Right, cheers, mate. Absolute thrilling questions. See you later. Here it is then, lads. Torreira's offer. He's worth anywhere up to 51 million. Valencia's come in for him. I don't realistically want to let him go, to tell you the truth. It looks like Liverpool have come in for him as well. They've only offered 29 million. If I was to sell him, I'd want to be selling him for the 51 million. 100%. I mean, we could potentially bring in someone absolutely unreal. But still, I think the lad's decent. I'd be quite happy to keep him. But there you go. As I said, though, we've got about 54 million, something like that. And there's a few of the lads. I mean, Maddison could be an option for the centre mid. I mean, if we play 4-3-3 instead of 4-1-3-2, he could come into the team. We could bring him in. I mean, look, he's only worth between 19 and 26. Absolute bargain, if you ask me. Rashford was mentioned. I think he would be absolutely unreal as well. But a few others. Van der Beek, I think he stands out. Kanate, I think he's went to Bayer Leverkusen, so we're not going to be able to bring him in. But there's a few others. Like I say, Grimaldo, with that tyranny performance, shall we look to bring Grimaldo in? He would cost between 34 and 46. So we can look to sell Kolasinac and bring that lad in. Could be ideal, that, to tell you the truth. But there's still some others. I mean, Fernandes, he can play in the centre mid position as well. He would be between 51 and 74 mil. But let us know, lads. Who shall we bring in? What shall we do? I mean, if you're happy with the team, we'll keep the money until January. But just let us know. Looking at the table, there's not really much to look at, to tell you the truth. But how one game can change a few things is absolutely crazy. We're in 5th now after that draw. Absolutely ridiculous when you consider that Bournemouth is sitting in 2nd. Bournemouth are in 2nd. My God. Who's at the bottom? Sheffield, Villa and Norwich at the bottom. I'm not surprised at that, to tell you the truth, but there you go. So we're going to leave this episode there, lads. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and join the team. But as always, I'll see you in the next one.